Hey, what's going on, baby? Lone Wolf style, man. You know what? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cool. Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? And in the world full of trouble that I be getting, I'm not going to be like, oh, woe is me. Half of the problems that I have in my life are caused by poor choices and poor actions. You know what I'm saying? But then again, correction. You know what I'm saying? Reproof. Nobody likes being told that they're wrong. But once realizing that I am wrong, well, I guess I have a choice to make, right? And here goes the choice. Choice is this. Choice is to not be wrong in that fashion again. Making mistakes is it sucks. You know what I mean? Because the consequences of one's actions. You know what I'm saying? Being accountable for one's actions is that's number one, man. Can't nobody escape that, man. You know what I'm saying? Including me. I'm dealing with choices that I made in the past. It's like, damn, son, it's 2023 on the Gregorian calendar, man. I made poor, shitty ass choices back in 1995. You know what I'm saying? 96. But everything is for development, not arrested development. Continue to develop. But here's how it works. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of these folks that they don't like me talking, man. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I try not to. I really keep to myself a lot. I keep to myself so much that I kind of enjoy my peace. But, interaction and communication, that's number one. Regardless of what I don't like, you still have to communicate. You know what I'm saying? You still have to associate with people. You can't be a hermit even though they treat you like crabs in a bucket, you know what I'm saying? But, it'll cause one to draw away from and go back into a comfort zone. Well, I come out of my comfort zone, so, and I challenge them to bring it on because, believe it or not, I have some real hateful, hurtful comments people be making, and if they can't destroy my spirit in that fashion, they'll try to hurt me in my pocket, try to take my money, steal from me, lie to me, or just basically mistreat me and abuse me. But here's how it works. I smile a lot, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm by myself, because that's when I find that peace of mind. And knowing that when I read in the scripture, it says, "Blessed are ye when men shall speak all manners of evil and persecute you." You know what I'm saying? For my name's sake, not mine, but third person. It's what my Lord was speaking, and He says, "Find it, count it all joy." You know what I'm saying? Be happy, because there's a time. There's gonna come a time where they're gonna have to go through, just like I got to go through. You know what I'm saying? The consequences of my actions, and I love that phrase when people say, only God can judge me. Hey, you're right. He says, I judge not on appearance, but judge righteous judgment, which means like judge a person's character. And it's easy to get off the path because as soon as somebody snaps off or talks to you crazy, looks at you wild, or says something that offends you, you kind of want to take that route and be like, well, that nigga ain't shit, this bitch ain't this. You tend to kind of stray away from keeping that in mind that everybody has faults. But always understandably, man, if you can't say nothing nice at all, then don't say nothing, man, because I promise you, and this is I stand on it like I stand on this concrete right now, that when people do that, you know what I'm saying, it's coming back to them, man. You don't dwell on if you're gonna see it or not. Don't wonder if it's gonna happen. Just know that it is. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's got that trial and tribulation. Everybody gets weighed in the balance, and do the best you can to come with balance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come with balance. You know what I'm saying? Try to. I know you feel like saying something. Don't say nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that are out there that'll poke the hell out of you with what they know like bothers you, because they feel like they have that ability to mess with you, and you only they only have it if you let them. You know what I mean? And I say this amongst a lot of things in my own life that I'm going through, but nobody's exempt, so neither am I. I take the reproof and correction, and I say, you know what, I know and I can admit that when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But treating another person wrong, yeah, there's no righteousness in that. None. You know what I'm saying? Because that same person that you feel like you have to entreat evilly because of something that you don't like, well, guess what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're not exempt. You're doing the same thing to another person that you cry about. Why me? Think about it. There's a reason why. So don't be the reason why. You know what I mean? I mean, think about that. Reverse that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the reason why. And always never get tired of doing good, because guess what? You know what I'm saying? The Most High God of heaven and earth, He sees and knows your heart, meaning your mind, is where you're really aimed at with when you're dealing with somebody. They might not never see it. He said, but the same way that breathes air, I'm just like them. They just like me, man. You know what I'm saying? They need life too. Nobody's supposed to be going through this world getting bashed on and railed on by folks or being backstabbed. You know what I'm saying? So don't be that reason why, because I guarantee you it will come back to you. And you ain't got to take my word for it. LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I'm cracking jokes, but it's real like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that reason why.